everybody.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Health3. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If this is your first time tuning in, this is just basically a program that helps integrate the three very crucial dimensions of health in general and to hopefully help improve our local community's general quality of life. So we just integrate the importance of both physical, mental, and nutritional health and bring it all to you right here in a short, quick program. And in the first episode, we talked a lot about mental health and how much that can contribute to your physical health, and also how nutrition can also very much contribute to your physical and mental health, and just basically want to bring all of that together. And in this episode today, we're going to focus mostly on fitness and really hit a good workout to energize your body. And I'd like to focus on back strengthening, and I have a lot of experience with back injury and other sports injuries involving knees and hips, sciatica, pressure. So today we're really going to focus on how we can strengthen our back and movements we can do that are safe practices that won't further any injuries or create any discomfort for you, so you're able to continue going forward and do this every day, because the more often you can do this, the easier it's going to be for you, and then you can further and advance it, and basically we just move forward and feel better and better each day. And I would guarantee you that if you jump up and you do this with me today, you're going to feel energized and ready for a productive, active day. And it will help you balance all three of those dimensions. So you have a more energized and healthy smile. And once your physiology changes, then you're able to kind of spread that around to the other people around you. So it kind of starts within you and into the things that you can control. So we're going to grasp that mental health, and we're going to just get a really big smile and jump up and start in the standing position. Really nice deep breath in, starting from the bottom of the lungs. You're pulling your belly really nice and tight in, keeping your hips square forward. Nice big deep breath as you inhale from the bottom of the lungs to the top. Sun salutation. Arms stretched way up high above your head. Elongate your spine. Really keep your chin parallel with the ground. You can put your feet shoulder width apart to really square your balance. 2 or 3 nice deep breaths here, and then slowly just bend your elbows, pointing behind you, and slowly arch your back down as you drop your head downward, slowly curling your back down for a nice stretch for your abdomen. Nice deep breath here, and start tucking your chin closer to your chest, and stretch the arms right back up to the sky. Big breath in, exhale as you stretch them out, reach to your sides as far as possible, bringing them, continuing to let them guide you down, and bend at the waist, pulling your chest toward your knees, opening your hamstrings and calves, just really pulling into the forward bend. Very simple but very effective. And we're going to hold that for about 3 long breaths, and every time you exhale, just pull a little more intensely into that stretch. No strain though, or just really listen to your body and make sure you don't overdo it. And on your third exhale, we're just going to start slowly tucking the chin to the chest and rolling the spine up. Nice deep breath in, and exhale as you reach your arms out to the sides again for another sun salutation. As you inhale, stretch straight up to the sky. Exhale and release to bring your arms back down to your sides. And right leg, grab the foot, and keeping the back straight up and down, really pulling your heel into your glute for a nice open of the hip flexor and quad muscle. You can use both hands and just really make sure you keep your back straight, but pull that heel into your glute. Couple breaths per leg here. Always keeping the belly to the spine. And next leg. Couple breaths here. This will also improve your balance. And back to the feet shoulder width apart. One deep breath in as you bring one arm up and just slowly let the other arm, fingertips slide down to your knee. Keeping your elbow pointing straight up to the sky, making sure you're not going forward or backwards to prevent further back injury. We're just going to start pointing our hand straight out, making sure, being mindful to keep your elbow pointed straight up to the sky. Don't let it drop forward. Nice opening of the right side body. And on your third exhale, just slowly let your arm guide you back up. And once you're in the standing position, switching the arm and let your fingertips just slowly slide down to your knee. Elbow to the sky and point out to really open the side body. Belly into the spine to remind you to always keep your back straight even though it's curved. It's curved in one way, but it's not going this way or back. And on your third exhale, just slowly guiding that back up and both arms stretched out beside. Just do 20 quick arm circles to start the breath. Really kind of waking the body up, waking up the shoulders. Come on, 10 more. It's easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly slide down as far as you can. Open the groin muscle and inner thigh, and then bending slowly at the waist. You can bring your weight of your body onto the palms of your hands, leaning forward, just coming down till it's comfortable. Don't overdo this one either. No strain, no pull muscle. 3 long breaths here, increasing the intensity with each exhale. And on the third exhale, just slowly walk yourself back to the seated position if it's available to you. If it is necessary that you do this a different way, just come from there to the seated position safely. And we're just going to lean forward, really increasing the intensity on the inner thigh stretch, opening up the hamstrings. You point your toes to the sky to remind you to open also the calves. Kind of engage more of that muscle group. 3 deep breaths here. And on your third exhale, we're going to come back up and just slowly go down to one side. 3 deep breaths as you pull your chest to your knee, keeping your back as straight as possible. You may feel a stretch in your lower back as well. And on the third exhale, we're going to come back up to the center, back to the middle for 1 deep breath. And on your exhale, slowly coming up, 1 deep breath, elongate your spine to the sky. And on your exhale, down to the right side. Chest to the knee, keeping your back as straight as possible, pulling into the stretch for your inner thigh and hamstring. Belly into the spine. On your third exhale, we're going to come back up and bring the bottoms of your feet together for the butterfly pose. And just push your crown of your head all the way to the sky, really elongating your spine and pressing your knees into the floor, pulling your belly tightly into the spine, shoulders back. 3 deep breaths, just really focusing on your spine and elongating that spine upward. Activating your lower back muscles while keeping your hip flexors and sciatica nerves all engaged. And on your third exhale, bend at the waist to pull forward. Stretch in the groin and inner thigh a little more. And on your third exhale, we're just going to rotate your nose to your left knee. Activating your lower back a little more. And on your third exhale there, we're going to rotate the nose back to the center. 1 deep breath. Exhale and to the right side. 3 deep breaths here. Always keeping the belly into the spine. That's very, very important. Helps keep the proper muscles engaged so you're actually working the right muscles. And on your third exhale, rotating back to the center and slowly back up. Arms outstretched to the side. 1 deep breath in. Exhale and reach up to the sky, elongating your spine a little more. 1 more time. Big smile and release. and back down. One leg straight out in front of you. Let your arms guide you down to the toe touch on your right leg. You got your left leg pulled in. Bottom of your left foot is on your right inner thigh. Being able to get a little more intensely into your right hamstring without straining much of your other body. 3 deep breaths here, and we'll switch legs. However is comfortable for you, slowly transition on the exhale, always keeping the belly in tight. Back straight, chest to the knees. Just go as far as is comfortable, what feels good. Your body will tell you what it likes, it'll tell you what it doesn't like, so definitely want to listen. And on your third exhale, you're going to come up and take your right leg and cross it over the left. So you pull your right knee into your chest, back straight up and down, belly into the spine. 3 deep breaths to really press your glute down into the floor, stretching and activating those glute muscles, kind of placing everything where it needs to be. If you haven't slept very well, this should feel really good to you. If this isn't doing much for you, you can always tuck your left leg in and really pull your knee into your chest while pushing your back upward, belly in tight. If that still doesn't do it, you can always lean your chest forward, stacking your knees together and pulling forward into that stretch. So as long as you're really activating your right glute muscle here. And we'll switch legs, however is comfortable for you. Making sure to always keep your back straight, belly in tight. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Moment to just center your energy because we're about to get crazy. And on your third or fifth exhale, we're going to bring your legs apart, push into the down dog position. Belly always in, tight to the spine. Pressing your heels into the floor. If your heels are touching the floor, just walk your stance out a little bit wider, keeping your back straight, ears between your elbows. Lifting your heels slightly off the floor so you're able to push a little deeper in, opening your hamstrings, awakening the core. And on your third exhale, we're just going to squeeze the glute as we raise the right leg straight up to the sky, keeping your shoulders square with your hips. Back straight, ears between your elbows. And squeeze your right side body as you bring your knee into your elbow. Exhale. And back to the sky. We're just going to repeat that movement 10 times per leg. You can do it. Keeping your back straight, belly in tight. Both legs straight. Make them count. Squeeze the right side body. Squeeze the glute. Come on, 3 more. You can do it. And next leg. Take a deep breath in between if you need a slight breather. Listen to your body. You can always rewind this. 5, come on. 3, 2, 1. And on that last one, just pull your knee all the way into your chest, bringing your left foot flat on the floor between your hands. And sliding your right leg back to stretch that hip flexor on your right side and even your inner thigh muscle on your left side. Back is straight, belly in tight. 3 deep breaths here. And using the palm of your hand, push your weight back. Point your toe to the sky and pull your toe towards your body. Really stretch your calf muscle here. And left leg back into all fours. We're going to take 1 deep breath as we arch our back to the sky and tuck in your chin. Deep breath in, exhale, release your chin from your chest, arch your back the other way. Deep breath in, exhale, tuck the chin, arch the back, 1 deep breath. Exhale and back down. Exhale and put the balls of your feet on the floor and push back into the up, down dog position. 3 deep breaths. And walk out into the push-up position and hold for 5 long breaths, keeping your core tight, belly to the spine. Later on, if 5 deep breaths is easy for you, you can add breaths, you can add reps. It's a good way to increase this workout without adding strenuous movements. This movement will never get old. Just hold it longer and longer. That's how you increase this one. Never gets old. And on your 5th exhale, we're just going to take 3 long breaths. Bend at the elbow. Back straight, belly in tight. 3 long breaths before you get to the floor. You can do it. And on your 3rd exhale, you're just going to push into the up dog. Bring the crown of your head behind you. Chin to the sky. No strain on your lower back. Just go as far as is comfortable. If you don't feel any stretch in your abdomen, you can walk your palms of your hands closer and arch your crown of your head farther back. And on your 3rd exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, lift your hips sitting back onto your heels into child's pose. 3 deep breaths here. Back is straight, forehead on the mat. Really open your shoulder muscles. We just woke them up with the push-ups, or the push-up position rather. And press your fingertips into the floor, lifting your palms to really increase the stretch on your arms. And on your 3rd exhale, rest your forehead on the mat, release your hands from the mat, and slowly bring them down to your side, squeezing your knees together, sitting your glutes as far down on your heels as possible. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. And on your 3rd exhale, we're slowly going to lift the forehead from the mat, coming back up into all fours. Push the balls of your feet into the floor. Come back up into the down dog position. And we're going to squeeze the left leg up and hold. Really keep both legs straight. Back is straight, belly in tight. Both legs straight. Hold that left leg up. 3 long breaths. And switch to the right leg, straight up into the air, really squeezing your right glute, keeping your ears between your elbows, arms straight, back straight, belly in tight. And on your 3rd exhale, we're going to bring the knee all the way into the chest, bringing the flat of your right foot onto the floor, and between your palms of your hands, sliding your left leg back to really activate your hip flexor on the left side now. Couple deep breaths here. Really keeping the belly in tight at all times. And on your 3rd exhale, we're going to use the palm of the hands to push back and lift the toe to the sky. Pull your toe into your body, stretching the right calf muscle. 3 deep breaths. And on your 3rd exhale, we'll come back to the all fours position, push up into the down dog, and walk back to the feet, back to the push-up position, and we'll repeat this movement 5 times. 1, 2, making sure to keep your belly in tight and breathe. Come on, 1 more, you can do it, it's easy. And once you get out on your 5th rep, we're going to hold for 3 long breaths, easy peasy. Holding 3 long breaths, belly in tight, back straight. And on your 3rd exhale, we're going to do 5 to 10 push-ups. Give it everything you've got, you guys. Minimum of 5. Back straight, belly in tight. Breathe. And walk back up into the down dog position. Push your heels into the floor. 3 deep breaths. And back out into the push-up position. Drop to your elbows and hold. 10 long breaths. Belly in tight. Should be sweating. 10 breaths. You guys can do it. 5. Belly in tight. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Push back up. You can do it. Come up in the push-up position and hold. 1 deep breath. And on your exhale, take 3 long breaths to lower to the floor. You're going to love this next instruction. Now we're just going to roll onto your back. Arms down to your sides. Really dig your lower back into the ground using your belly button. Press your belly button into your spine and bring your legs up. 90-degree angle with the knees. 3 deep breaths. Really pull your belly in. Take this moment to kind of rest, but also keeping your core tight. And now we're just going to straighten the knees on that third exhale and hold for 3 long breaths. On your third exhale, we're going to lower about halfway, slowly lower. I take 3 breaths. Once you get to halfway, toes pointed to the sky, 3 long breaths, hold it out, you can do it. Press your back into the ground. Working those abs without sit-ups is hard. This is what it takes. Now take 3 long breaths to slowly lower. Your back's going to want to come off the floor. That's okay. Listen to your body. But don't let your feet drop to the floor. Toes to the sky. We got our heels an inch off the floor and hold. 3 long breaths. And on your third exhale, use your gut. Use it. Lift your legs to the sky. And 90-degree angle with the knees and pull your knees into the chest, really pressing your back to the ground. 3 long breaths with your knees to your chest. Really feeling it in your back, strengthening that back. And feet back to the sky. Arms straight down to your side. You're going to use them to brace you. As you slowly lower, we're going to take 5 long breaths to get to the ground, but we are going to be able to get to the ground. So really make this count. Belly in tight, spine on the floor. That's where it happens. Come on, you can do it. 2 more breaths. Like you're blowing up a balloon. And relax. Drop your shoulders to the mat and just relax for 3 long breaths, making sure to keep your back as glued to the floor as you can. Filling your lungs from the bottom to the top, voiding them from the top to the bottom. Deep breath in. Deep breath out like the ocean waves. And slowly lift your head off the mat, tucking your chin to your chest. Slowly lift your shoulders off the mat, keeping your chin to your chest. Activate your upper abdomen. Keep your belly in tight. Lift your hands off the mat. Let them guide you up, just rolling your spine 1 vertebrae at a time off the mat. Using your abs, not your back. Belly in tight. Deep breath in, pull, suck in that belly. Exhale and forward toe touch. And come back up at the waist, cross your feet. Come into the down dog position. And walk back up to your feet. Roll the spine up slowly. 1 deep breath in. Exhale as you pull your belly into your spine, reaching your arms straight out to the side as far as possible. One deep breath in. Exhale as you reach up to the sky. And bend at the elbow. Stretch those abs. We just worked them. You got to give them a little stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale and come back up. Inhale, release your hands out to your sides. Down to your sides of your, down to your sides. And then you're going to bring your feet shoulder width apart and slowly bend the knees. And point your toes outward, keeping all your weight into the heels of your feet so you're nice and grounded. And just bounce here for a minute. 5, 6, I like to count about 10 reps. And on your 10th rep, we're going to put our arms out to the side. 8, 9, 10 reps this way. And arms out front. 10 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, arms up. Hold. Belly in tight. Hold. 3 long breaths. And back up. And relax. Deep breath in, arms up. Bend at the waist, keeping your ears between your elbows, bending at the waist. We're going to go down to a 90-degree angle if you can. Arms should be straight out in front of you. Deep breath in. And let them continue to guide you down into the forward bend. Walk out in the down dog position. One deep breath as you press your heels into the ground. Belly in tight. And walk out to the push-up position. One deep breath. And slowly lower. And push up into the up dog position. And chin to the chest. Lift your hips onto your heels. Child's pose. One deep breath. And slowly come back up. And there you did it. Not so bad, and it's out of the way. I hope you all got a nice, good, energizing workout today with me. And if you didn't tune into last episode, I highly encourage you to follow me on social media, where you can click at your convenience and work out whenever it's good for you. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Impress yourself today. You deserve it. I love you. Impress yourself.